Well, 2019 is proving to be the perfect storm of troubles for Oklahoma farmers and ranchers.
Devastating spring floods washed out crops or delayed their planting.
A rainy summer and fall delayed harvests, tariffs, and trade wars are hurting commodity prices. Add to that falling cattle prices.
They're wanting that little bit of protein to help them.
Raising cattle is Josh Emerson's passion.
I just knew that's what I was going to do when I was a kid. I've had cattle since I was probably 12 years old.
Cattle are also his business. This year, keeping his cattle operations near Checotah afloat feels like an uphill battle. A wet spring and summer, followed by a wet fall and early freeze, mean the profit ranchers like Emerson make on cattle is way down from just 3 to 5 years ago.
I would say we were probably making $400 to $500 a calf profit during the good times. And now I would say on average maybe around $100 profit, if that.
At the same time, the cost of raising cattle is up.
Early frost about a month earlier than normal. That's going to put a lot of our grass into the dormant stage and put us feeding more feed. And that's just more costs on an already thin margin.
This year's wet weather is also driving up the cost of feed. Some feed grain crops got washed out or planted late, causing yields to drop. Joe Don Eves is with the Tulsa Stockyards. He says a couple of years ago, cattle feed cost
for 175 or 80 a ton.
Now,
it's costing anywhere from about $225 to $250 a ton.
That weighs heavily on ranchers, bidding on the hundreds of head of cattle changing hands each week at the stockyards.
People that buys these cattle here takes them home. In the wintertime, they got to feed them. And so they've got more expense into them.
Knowing that pushes down what buyers are willing to bid, as does another concern that could increase the cost of raising these calves.
This weather's causing a lot of health problems, so it's made the unweaned calves quite a bit cheaper this fall.
And Eves doesn't see that changing anytime soon.
I don't really look for the market to get any better until spring.